The Advantages of Aging by John Checky. Number one, you have wisdom. How did you get that? Well, you took raw information, you converted it into knowledge by understanding it. Then you converted that into wisdom and know-how by actually implementing the information. And over time, you might have taken some notes, built up some experience, and become a bit of an expert in that particular topic, whether it's, hey, be sure and get outside once in a while so you'll feel better. Number two, after wisdom, is you will start to encounter some kindness. I found ever since I turned about 70 years of age 5 years ago, people started calling me sir and offering to help me do this, that, and the other thing. Third thing, let's talk about money. People's either favorite or least favorite subject. You may qualify for some pension plans or teachers' retirement system or military plans, or you may have saved some money in some tax-deferred plans. In addition to that, you get lots of different discounts. One other funny advantage, number four, of aging is free clothes. What do I mean by that? Well, most of us over time have accumulated this, that, and the other thing, and we can start to shop in our closets. And oddly enough, some of our friends the same size as us might pass away, and their surviving spouses might say, gee, you're about the same size as my dad. Why don't you let me give you some suits? Happened to me a couple of times. Then how do you become healthy, wealthy, and wise? Let's go over some techniques. One, which is the fifth point of this speech, is to decide to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Next, sixth step on this program is to establish a baseline. What is it that you need to do to make sure you get from here to there? You find out where here is before you try to go to there. So get examined, get scanned, get all the checkups you need to establish where you are today. Then become curious. There's nothing quite as grand as listening, learning, and then applying, as opposed to listening and trying to formulate a response. It's just as important long term to develop community. Many years ago, National Geographic's hired some folks to do some research on communities where people seemed to live a long time. What were some of the observations? There were no gyms. There were no health spas. What people did is they volunteered together, they supported each other, and they actually had community. Lastly, let's talk about some resources. Point number 9 in terms of what you can actually do. Resources. One, take a look at the research that's available on YouTube, on Facebook, in the library, and my goodness gracious, you can take a look at Blue Zones and the techniques that they've used. MIT also has an aging lab, which you can study some things from them. And just the other day in the Wall Street Journal, I had all kinds of information, a whole section on retirement, health, and the like. So the information has gotten a lot more popular because as baby boomers get older and older, and heck, I'm one of those baby boomers at 75, we want to make sure that the quality of our life, not so much the longevity of our life, continues to function well so we can actually listen, learn, apply, and be of service. Also, I'm a big fan of Viome, V-I-O-M-E, where you can actually take a poop test and find out what your biomes, or that is your biomes, are doing internally. Have fun, be well. If you only do one thing, be sure and take one of these and run with it. And I'll suggest curiosity. This is John Checky wishing you a happy, healthy, prosperous Thursday.